It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Nico Horner. That one finds the zone, and the series is underway. The pitch. Check swing went around. That is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next pitch
ball,
way upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
John Birdie at the plate.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Inside, almost got him. And the 1-0. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in game one of the NLDS. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. In half up to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Birdie at third. Suzuki at first. 2 out of the inning. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So, you don't work.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And our pitcher in this game, Ben Brown.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Up now for Washington, Avery Lynch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lynch was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. And a swing and a miss there.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Corner snags it. 1 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Foul ball there. And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way. And then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye. And it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now here is Rob Reed. The shortstop takes the ball. Two out, space is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's off the mark. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. Jack Caglione digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball. Caglione recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
And it's even up. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Two down. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Nationals lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Game 1 of the division series. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Bieber back to work. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 8, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. in there for strike one. Crow Armstrong with a homer in his last game. Crow Armstrong, the rangy center fielder, hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ransom sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Dylan Cruz. That misses, and it's 1-0.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
3-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Cam Smith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's outside. Grounds one to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. Man at first with one gone. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Smith leads off first with one away. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nationals nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The other way, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Jump throw, and it beats him. What a play. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Towards first, and that chance handled. Steps on first for the out. Two down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short. Now a jump throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead at 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Kyle Teal. Ball 1 there.
That's a good pitch there.
Counts 1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is outside. Curve in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's the DH, Austin Martin. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the dirt. He's in there. Teal into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game 1 of the NLDS. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And there's the ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Lynch batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line to left. And there's one away. And now up for Washington, Zach Ransom. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that is out of play.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2 on, 1 out. That one finds the corner, and now it's 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Berg. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Reed now at the plate. He reached out to walk his first time. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Jack Caglione digging in for the Nationals. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. The second run scores. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and the Nationals tie it up. It's 3-all.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Out to short, Swanson. Slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Fly ball down the line. Ransom under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Reed throws to first in time. And next for the Cubs, Michael Bush grounded out his first time. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And that one is inside ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cam Smith. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Corner. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Christian Campbell will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Kyle Teal digging in for the Nationals. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
In the air, right side. Tucker sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bieber back to work. That one
Ball
way
one, no
outside, and that's ball one. Just
Ball two.
missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. And downstairs. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ouch.
Yep,
He had him
First
1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So here's Horner now. Both 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tyson Miller.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So now here's the DH, Austin Martin. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's way high, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keegan Thompson preparing to come on if needed.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Avery Lynch. Fought off foul. Miller, a 6'5" righty, 220 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the 0-2. Misses the zone for a ball.
Strikes.
That was the sweeper. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one off the mark. Full count now. One down, base is empty. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Zach Ransom digging in for the Nationals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Oh, that's too high.
Next offering upstairs. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Man at second. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Reed digs in now. A strikeout and a walk. First offering, and it just misses. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Washington. Score remains tied at 3. Game 1 of the division series. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie.
Oh, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-0. That one missed. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Go-ahead run on base. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
He was all over that one. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Jackson Ferris. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. Inside, just missed.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a count 1-2. Birdie on second. Tucker at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
If they talking noise, then you gotta put up.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Fastball for a strike. And that one popped in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Thompson, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Jack Caglione now at the plate.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Number 43 getting loose out there. Bickford getting cranked up as well. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's the left fielder, Dylan Cruz. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Amaya under it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit for the Nats, Cam Smith. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So up next, Christian Campbell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball is outside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Caglione on at second with 2 down. That missed by a lot. And the count 2-1. 2 outs. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Look out, that ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next pitch is outside. Kyle Teal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Rogers. Swanson digs in. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Ransom pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a foul out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, 1-2 to count. On the ground to the left, Reed zips it to first, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, number 43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Makes the catch for the out. Austin Martin getting ready to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch misses. There's the strike.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one is inside. All tied up here in game 1 of the NLDS. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. And there's the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So digging in, Avery Lynch. There's the strike. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Banks. So back to the top of the order. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mason Miller up and throwing. Vesia also throwing. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Now it's going to be John Birdie.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here, trying to get him in the scoring position. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the batter now, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3. That one outside. 1-0. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Off the plate inside, ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one to first, and it stays fair. Horner flies around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead in game 1.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Hat the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one is lifted in the air. Lynch settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one. Banks, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
That's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fouled off left side.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one in the air, center field. Lynch coming on, makes the catch, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Phil Bickford.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ransom stands in now and watches strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Porter Hodge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So up next, Rob Reed. That clips the corner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 2 down. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jack Caglione. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That misses, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 2-2 on the way. That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yohan Adon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a pop-up. Reed squeezes it, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Casey Mize, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Perez getting loose as well. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. Very high with that one. Now 2-0. And a foul ball. That to right. Ransom. And makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that drops in for a strike. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a good eye there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 3. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1, Porter Hodge.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. That one just misses, and that's ball 3. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Gets under and pops it up. Bush under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. High fly ball, right field. Alcantara sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Inside, and that is ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one misses, and now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
A little bit low.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Hodge, 1 strike away from securing game 1. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tying run at the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. This looks like extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well done, drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And next is the designated hitter, Austin Martin, trying to deliver as the hero. And that is out of play.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
With the winning run at the plate here in game 1 of the NLDS. Next pitch is outside. So the tying run at second, and this one squirts away from the catcher. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Next pitch misses way outside. Lynch would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Porter Hodge is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Julian Merriweather.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. Lynch digs in now, down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, it's a tough loss with the tying run at third, trying to get it in. Could have perhaps tied up this ball game. Would have been pretty difficult to get that run all the way around from first base. But this comes down to being able to put the ball in play, hitting in situations they just weren't able to do it in this one.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.